So first, I'll go over who are still here from when I started the season, the career mode. There are a few. I still have Reece Turner. He's a decent striker. He's young. How old is he? 22. So yeah, pretty. He must have been 20 when I started the season. Started my career. He's come on a long way, but the one major benefit of him is that pace, 90 acceleration and 90 sprint speed. So getting in behind, top notch. Aaron Wildig, he's basically an all-round midfielder, absolute just monster at basically everything. He's got a really good shot on him, and he's pretty solid defensively as well. So quality passer, can't really go wrong with him, to be honest. He's not massively old either, 26, so a lot of room for improvement. Who else have I got? Daniel Nizic, who is their kind of Markham's somewhat second goalkeeper. He does play regularly, but not every match. They do have, who's their number one again? Yeah, they do have Barry Roach, who is their kind of number one, but he is getting on quite a bit. So I think at the end of season number one, he retired. Yeah, he's 35 in real life at the moment. So yeah, he was my number one goalkeeper for my first season before he retired. So I brought through Daniel Nizic and played him for the second half of the first season, sort of the end, like the final third of the season. I played Nizic just to bring him through, get him up to sort of standard. Who else have I still got? Lee Conlon, still there, pretty decent. Dean Winnard, again, strong, decent defender. None of these players as well. The one thing with Markham is they don't have too many ancient players, which is brilliant because everybody can improve. Cole Stockton, another really decent forward, very good shot on him, very physical as well. Not quite as fast as Reece Turner, but he's far better for like hold up play and just bringing people into the game. Murphy, he's a quality man, 28. He's basically like, I wouldn't say he's my captain because he doesn't play every game. I don't play him every match, mainly because I've got Aaron Wildig, who is basically a dead cert, being that he's 68 rated. And I'm bringing this guy through, Maurice, who's one of my youth team. I think I brought him through from my youth team. Can't remember if I bought him from somewhere. But he is an absolute monster. But yeah, Michael Rose as well. Very, very decent. Getting on quite a bit now. You can see he's 35. I think he started off probably 60, 61 rated. He's come down quite a bit. He spent a good 6 months out injured in my career, which wasn't very... well, I didn't enjoy that period at all because I didn't have many other central midfielders. I was having to play basically the same central midfield every single week just to try and get through the games, and they were not enjoying it in the slightest. But the one benefit Michael Rose has is that he has the most amazing free kick stats of any player. You can see he's got a long throw, an early crosser, long shot taker, corner specialist, and takes finesse free kicks. His free kick accuracy, you see 79 free kick accuracy, 79 curve, that's come down. It was higher than that when you started the career. So having him in the first team, if you get a free kick, it is just, he's an absolute godsend for free kicks. Quality defensive player, quality going forward, just again an all-round decent midfielder. Who else have I brought in, or is here from the start? Lee Wakefield as well, quality right back. Not the fastest, but again physical, quality defence. Not great going forward, but if you just, he's only 24, so a lot of room for improvement, and he can play as a centre back as well. He's probably actually more suited to playing centre back just purely because he's not got the pace going forward. Or coming back either. His shooting's not great either. So having him as a centre back, probably his best position. But I've already got some decent centre backs now. We'll talk about who I've brought in, and I brought in my first season. I brought in this guy Farrell. He is a free agent. And I'm pretty sure free agents transfer across every game. So if you start a career, all the free agents should be the same. He's a free agent and he's well worth getting. Quality passing, decent pace. He's not very physical, obviously. He's by the circle at the top. He's quite young and he's only 5'6", so he's not physical in the slightest. He's got quality dribbling, so he can go past people very easily, or should be able to. So yeah, he's good. Obviously, he's a cam, and that's pretty much all he can do is go forward. He's not great defensively, but for link-up play, he's top notch. And when he's out injured or suspended, or whatever, you do notice him missing. The one benefit is Arne Wildig can slot in there very easily. So if I have to take Farrell out because he's knackered or whatever, then Wildig fits in there very well. But he is a bit of an integral part to the team. Who else did I bring in? I brought in Dixon as well. He was a free agent first season. Again, pretty quick. Canadian, Jamar Dixon. So you should be able to pick him up right at the start of the career if you're starting off as a sort of League 2 sort of lower end team. He's top notch to bring in right at the start because you can get him really cheap. Well, you can get him for free, but his wages are really low as well. So quality, speed, decent. Decent all-round sort of stats. Nothing really stands out as amazing, but he does make a lot of forward runs. So you can see he's got high attacking and defensive work rates, and he can play as a right back or central mid as well. So he's actually a really good sort of all-round player. If you just need somebody utility player to fill in, he's definitely worth a thought. But he is now 28 after 2 seasons, so he's kind of reaching his peak. You might get another couple of years out of him before he starts to go down, but he's not going to get much better. And I do train all my players as well in between matches, try and get them better, or at least some of them. So I was doing that with him, so he might be slightly higher rated than you would expect after a couple of seasons. As for players I've brought in recently, I have brought in Alex Kwomya from Crew Alexander. Now, FIFA, he's a Chelsea player and he's on loan in reality. But Chelsea FIFA does its thing where if you have so many players out on loan, they just basically it can't handle that number of players on loan on your books. So what it does, it just basically gives the teams that they're on loan that player. So Kwomya, if you start a career, he will be actually a Crew Alexander player, not a Chelsea player, which means you can actually go in for him after a season or so. Or even right at the start of your career, you could go in for him. And he is, well, as you can see from the little graphic at the top, he is an absolute pacey beast. He's got so much going forward, like 98 sprint speed. I mean, look at that. It's an absolute disgusting sprint speed right there. He's not the best at actually like finishing or anything like that, given that his what is his finish? His finishing 76. Now I have trained him because his finishing really does suck, to be honest. But his pace and his ball control and dribbling is real. That's from the start. That's what you're going to get. He's not the best defensive player. Fuck off, Siri. What are you on about? Right. Yeah, his defensive attributes basically non-existent. He's not there to defend. He's there to go forward. So he can play as a right mid or a cam. Now, this lad and Barrinho on the other side as well. I'm playing them on opposite sides because he's right-footed and this guy Barrinho is left-footed. Basically, they cut in. I'd much rather wingers that can cut in rather than crossing. If I'm playing Cole Stockton, I might switch them because then he's a very physical striker. Maybe be able to get the ball in his head. But Turner, he's a bit physical, but he's not anything close to Stockton, and he's not really a header kind of guy. What's his heading ability? Heading accuracy is only 55, so yeah, I'm not really there to cross the ball into him. He's not the kind of player that you're going to be crossing loads of balls into and he's going to be knocking them in the net for fun. He's there to basically run in behind. He's kind of a Jamie Vardy kind of player. So I swap my wingers around, play them on opposite sides than they're actually supposed to, just for that ability to cut in and hit them on their correct foot. And Kwomya, give him his credit, he's good going forward and he's good at getting past players. His striking ability is very, very poor to begin with. And his left foot is basically non-existent. Despite the fact he's got a 3-star weak foot, don't ever try and shoot on his left foot. It will not go well. I mean, even shooting on his right foot is not great. This lad, on the other hand, Barrinho, is an absolute beast going forward. Again, very fast, 90 sprint speed, 84 acceleration, 90 agility, and his stamina 82. He can just go and go. He doesn't give up. Going for finishing, 85 finishing. So this lad will put the ball in the net for you very easily. You can pretty much play him as a striker if you really want. He's got the ability to play as a striker and run in behind. Again, ball control and dribbling really high. Good long pass. Decent heading accuracy as well. I don't know how tall he is. 5'9". So he's not the tallest player, but he's only 20 years old. 20, so he's just going to get better. Again, left foot, 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills, medium work rate, pretty decent. He's just good at going forward. Like really, he's quality. Pretty physical, nothing massive, but what's his strength? 58 strength, but his jumping's really good, and his balance is not bad. So yeah, again, pretty decent player if you're looking for somebody. I'm going to look him up, see where I actually got him from. Right, so I've just looked him up. He's obviously Argentinian, but he comes from Atletico de Rafaela, which is an Argentinian football club in the Premier League over there, Premier Division. So yeah, if you're looking to pick him up, then go and have a look over there. He's definitely worth it. He's not letting me down. So he's not massively expensive either. So yeah, go and check him out if you're looking for a left/right wing/ even striker. He's definitely worth looking at. Yeah, as I've mentioned this guy already, Marais. He's come through my youth squad, or I've signed him from somewhere, but he wasn't very expensive, and he's an absolute beast. So although you can't sign him in reality because he's a made-up player, if you can't sign him in your own career modes, but he's worth watching in my team. So he's definitely one for going forward, and breaking up play. He's basically like an N'Golo Kante. He just runs and runs. He's got 77 agility, but yeah, he's a very good break-up player. Just getting in the way of getting in the way of attacks and just really stopping them at source, and kind of defending the back two. He's quality. So yeah, I really enjoy playing with him. As for defense, I've got Christian Romero, who's a Argentinian centre back from club, Atletico Belgrano. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, club Atletico Belgrano. So if you're looking for a quality centre back, this is definitely a lad to go for. Really solid defending, really physical, decent pace, nothing massive, but for a centre back, not bad. He's still young, only 20, 6'1". He's worth buying, put it that way. High defensive work rate, low attacking work rate, pretty normal for a defender. But yeah, his defending stats, I have they are altered because I have been training him. But he's definitely worth going in for. Decent. Was it 74 strength? So he's quality at trying to clear balls, clear headers away and stuff. So yeah, definitely worth looking at. As for the other guy, Juan Comer, he's another Argentinian centre back, 6'2", 21 years old. He's only got a medium work rate, but his strength, 88 strength, sprint speed 71. Acceleration is not great, but he's a big guy, so give him his credit. He does what he can, but 77 heading accuracy along with that strength makes him a quality player in the air. I signed him from Boca Juniors. Again, not that expensive. He's only 20 when I signed him. So yeah, quality player, well worth the money. If you can get him, then he's definitely gonna stack up that defense for you. If you're looking for somebody in the sort of mid to low 60 rating, again I've trained him slightly, so his stats have slightly improved defensively. But yeah, he's again another defender worth buying. Ethan Davis, a player that's come through my youth team, and I've already managed to get him to 70 rated. He can play, as you can see, anywhere in defense. He doesn't care. He'll take up any space. He's also got a 4-star skill rating, which for a defensive player is ridiculous. He's 6'7". He's an 18-year-old 6'7", and he's an absolute monster. He's not the fastest, but given that my other right backs aren't massively quick either, he's definitely put himself straight in as number one right back in the team. Marking 82 marking, and his interceptions are 75, so he just doesn't really let much get past him. But again, as a right back, that's not much of an issue getting balls past you. But defensively, look at that, 80 slide 80 stand tackle and 83 slide tackle. He's just an absolute beast at stopping attacks. Nothing much more to talk about him. He's only got a medium work rate, but again, that's nothing really that bad for a fullback. Move across to my left back, Cole Kepikawa. Don't know if I'm absolutely murdering that name, possibly, but he's an absolute beast. Buy this guy. I don't care who you're playing for, just go and buy this boy. Yeah, with FIFA doing its typical loan system where a player gets sold or is actually at the team that they're supposed to be on loan to, he's a QPR player in reality, and he's actually at Leyton Orient. So I managed to pick him up from Leyton Orient after a season. I have trained him slightly, but all of his physical stats pretty much the same as when I got him. They've gone up a little bit, but just honestly, right, you'll thank me later. Just go and buy this boy. It doesn't matter who you're playing for. If you're playing for a top team, just go buy him because he's going to come good eventually. I mean, like, he's got 82 acceleration and 80 sprint speed for a left back. It's not bad, but when you put in with that 75 strength, he's a big lad. Like, he just gets his way in front of people and stops them. Like, you just don't get past him. Defensively, 73 slide tackle, 71 stand tackle, 72 marking. Is going forward. He's got decent ball control, decent curve crossing. Heading accuracy is not bad. He's got good long shots for a left back. His shot power is 65. What's his finishing? Only 43. So his finishing's not great, but if he gets the shot on target, then he's probably going to go in with power like that. Yeah, decent medium work rate. Can only play as left back, but then again, doesn't really make much difference if you're a left-footed defender. It's probably the only other place you could possibly play him as centre back, and he'd probably do a pretty decent job as well with his defensive and physical stats. He's got a 3-star weak foot, and he's a long shot taker. So if you're looking for a defender who is just quality all round, it doesn't matter if you're going forward or defending. He's going to be giving you good delivery, good break-up play. He is a player to go for, and he's only 22 years old, and that's 2 seasons in. So if you buy him in your first season, he'll be about 6'3", and he's an absolute beast. Just what are you doing still listening to me? Just go and buy him right now, because he's going to be quality in about 3 or 4 seasons after you start it, given that he's already 69 rated, and that's really only after a season or so of me having him. So yeah, definitely go and buy him. Who's on my bench? Who have I not talked about yet? Fernandez, another youth player that's come through, goalkeeper. He's already getting up there towards what Nizic is capable of doing. So yeah, might become my number one in by the end of the season. See how he goes. Sandoval, Sandoval, another youth player that's come through, 62 rated centre back, absolute beast. 17 years old, 6'2", can play as a centre back, left back, or centre mid, which is very useful. He's left footed, so interesting. It's good to have centre backs that are left and right footed for that balance. So you can have one on the right and one on the left, and be able to cope with people out wide. He's got 82 aggression, so it's a dangerous stat, that one, because they can go flying in for tackles when you're not expecting. Like, you can be standing there just trying to just trying to contain somebody, and the AI might just stick a foot out because he's got high aggression. So it is a dangerous one, but also can be quite useful, especially for going forward, attacking headers and stuff like that. 74 jumping, decent. Sprint speed, 75 sprint speed, and only 68 acceleration. But again, that sprint speed, once he's up to speed, he can pretty much cope with most strikers. Good stamina, can just keep going all game, and 77 strength. Defensive stats, he's not the best at the moment. Could train him a few bits. His slide tackle and stand tackle kind of average around the 60 mark. Got a good shot power on him, 64. Decent short pass, and his ball control's not bad, especially for a centre back. Not sure what else there is to talk about this lad. I think that's pretty much it. Another one, Tavares, another player that's come through. I got him at the exact same time as Dennis Moraes. Basically same position, same job. He's a bit more physical, but I do prefer Moraes to Tavares because just purely because Marais seems to break a lot of stuff up that Tavares doesn't. I think Tavares is just better going forward more than anything else. He's decent. He's not bad, but Marais just seems to be a much better midfielder, especially defending. So he's quality. He's good. He'll come very good later in the season, or in my career. But just for now, Marais is just a better choice. These two boys are Markham players by default. They're both there. I've not got rid of them. They're still there. Don't play them, just because I've got better options in pretty much every position, so I might sell them at some point. I'm not sure how old they are, 21 and 20. So again, very young team, Markham. So there's not much. They will get better, but I'm not training them, so I don't think they've got very good potential as it stands. So I don't think they'll go very high, but they're always an option just in case. No idea how to pronounce that name because it's got a letter that I've never seen in my life before. He's a Polish right back. I signed him in January of this season. I don't know where I signed him from. Hang on, I'll check it. Right, check them out. I'm going to call him Kalahar, but I'm not sure if that's how you actually pronounce that. Milos Kalahar. But he comes from Lech Gdansk in Poland. He is Polish, and yeah, he's pretty decent. Got decent speed, pace stats. So his acceleration 71, sprint speed 67. Not the best, but not the worst either. Especially given that he's only 18 years old. 5'9", could come good. Got him. He came up on my newsfeed as one for the future, so I had him scouted, and he seems like he's got good potential. So I signed him. Pretty much it, really. We'll see if he comes good in the future. I don't think he'll ever get anywhere near what Davis is, just because these made-up players seem to have absolute amazing stats, especially given that he's like 6'7" and already just an absolute monster. But we'll see what happens with him. Nedelikov is a Bulgarian left-back who wants to leave because I signed him when I only had Lee Wakefield. When I only had Luke Conlon as my left back, so I needed backup, and he provided that backup. But now, since I've signed Kipikawa, I really don't need him, and he wants to leave because he's not getting any games, which I really don't care about. So he can go. So I'll sell him. I'll sell him this year. But he is decent if you're looking for somebody. If you're starting off as like a League 2 team, then he's definitely worth having a look at if you can afford him, or if nobody else is going in for him, then you can definitely get him. These two last guys I've just promoted from my youth team, so I have no idea how good they are. This guy seems to have pretty decent pace and quality dribbling. So actually, I have played him in one game, and he was alright. It wasn't brilliant, but he was definitely not bad. This guy's literally just been promoted into my first team, and I have no idea what he's good at. So he's pretty all-rounder, got shit skill moves and an awful weak foot. He's very good going back, though, by looks things, or he'll work hard going back, so we'll see. What's his defensive stats? Defensive stats aren't great, but he's probably best if you're going to play him as like a sort of wing back as opposed to an actual left mid. But anyway, that's pretty much my team. No major surprises. I'm going to have to, as for going forward, what I'm looking to change and what I'm looking to bring in is I need to replace Michael Rose, because what he offers free kick wise, I just don't get anywhere else in my team. Mourinho's not bad at free kicks, neither's Turner, but there's nobody really in my team that actually can take free kicks the way he does. So I was looking at other players to potentially replace him, and one that came to mind was Lewis Baker. He's a Chelsea player, youth player, who in reality is on loan at Vitesse, but I believe he's now back with the Chelsea squad in my career. However, I did inquire about him, and they want 11 million, which I just don't have the money for that. So he's probably not going to happen, but we'll see what happens money-wise going into next season if we could potentially afford him. I might do a couple, maybe sell a couple players, get rid of him. Nedeljkovic. I can't fuck it. So we might sell a couple of players and see what happens, and see if we can get anywhere near having 11 million so we can buy him, because he will be a quality player going into the championship that we can use going forward and defensively. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What I'm now going to do is potentially end this video. So if this is the end of the video, then that's the end of the video. That's basically my team and where everybody is at the moment. What we're going to do in the next video, or in a minute, depends on how long this video is have a look at what other teams have bought over the last couple of years. So there are quite a few surprises in there. So if you'll join us for that potentially next week, then yeah, we'll go and have a look at that. So until then, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, then do give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well if you want to keep up to date with all my stuff. And I'll see you guys all next week. So until then, cheerio.